a reporter saying, how many illegal migrants is enough? What is the total number in which we should stop? Because it's gotten to the point where it's over millions. Again, which is, though people on the media will tell you that's a complete lie, but it's not. So here is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar explaining let's see if she answers the question or just continues her little gaslighting experiment.
I want to say, actually, with the border, how many people coming into this country illegally is enough for President Biden then?
Say that last one?
How many people illegally coming into the United States is enough for President Biden?
Enough for what?
5.9 million people have been encountered illegally.
I know the numbers, but enough for what?
Enough just to stop the flow.
As I mentioned, this is a problem that's been around for some time now, for decades.
Right.
A broken system.
Right.
The president has done.
And so if it's getting worse under me and we're not fixing the issue, it's because of history. It's systematic racism. Duh. That's always the answer for everything. Hello.
And everything, and is going to continue to do what he can without the help of some Republicans in Congress.
It's Republicans in Congress's fault that the federal agencies are going and cutting barbed wire at the border. Okay, it's the Republicans' fault, and it's the Republicans' fault that Joe Biden on day one decided not to finish the border wall, and that there's like mounds and mounds of material that we could use to finish the border wall are just sitting there, but we're not going to because Trump bought it, and that means Trump is right about something, and we don't want to do something about it if Trump is right about something, because it's more important to actually just stay in your own space and kind of hold and double down. Even if you're wrong, double down, triple down, quadruple down, lose your life over it, lose your soul over it. Doesn't matter. Life is better when you can just lie your way out. Amen. Okay, that'll preach. For what?
With this issue. And I just laid out what he has done over the past 2 years, right? 24,000 CBP agents and officers along the southwest border. This is more.
Right. He has been hiring agents like crazy to just wave people in. Like, if Joe Biden didn't hire those border patrol officers, then who's going to wave in all these people? Wake up, Republicans. It's just unreal. Who's going to be like this? Come this way. Come this way. Over here. Go to Chicago. It's like, yeah, the border patrol agencies, and again, you hear like the border patrol chiefs and stuff like that, and people that work in the border patrol say that like they feel like their hands are tied and they feel like they're not actually doing anything. But again, it's just the right-wing talking point. So like, and it's important, again, as always, I can't emphasize this enough about this show. It's important to not stay in reality. It's important to detach from reality as much as possible and live in your own la la land, especially if you're a part of any kind of gated community and you have like private security and stuff like that, and you're not trying to battle for jobs or low wage jobs and stuff like that. It's important to be like, what's your problem? We're all making tons of money. Ugh. Like, if you need to buy your $700,000 one-bedroom house, like, what's your problem? Just do it. Like, wages are up, idiots. Okay, keep going and let him know that Biden is being historically historic.
A historic number, more than any other president has.
I did not know she was going to say that next. It's just like, this is what happens. This is what happens when you engage with the news too much. You already the talking points are coming, and then you just open your eyes for 1 second, and it's there. And it's like, how many times is she going to use the word historic? Like, if you had a drink counter, and every time she said the word historic, you took a drink, you would have to call 911. You would have to be checked into an emergency room as soon as possible because you are hammered and you cannot drive home, sir.
The southwest border. This is a historic number, more than any other president has been able to do, and that's 2,600 additional civilian personnel.
Right.
Those are going to be helpful in dealing with the issue.
Right. They're going to be like telling the people in Spanish what cities they should go to. It's historic, okay? We're historically letting people in like never before, and we're historically being historic. Historic, period.
Increase border holding capacity by 3,750 to 22,700.
Right.
And so...
Like, look, we're upping our IRS agents, we're upping our Border Patrol agents, but again, IRS isn't going to go after the poor people with no lawyers. They're going to go after the rich with people with lots of lawyers and take a long time to actually get some of these people. Again, Don't live in reality. Live in your own personal bubble.
We're trying to deal with the smuggling issues that we're seeing as well on the border.
We're trying to deal with them.
So the president's going to continue to do the work. He made some announcement on
Right.
as well yesterday, as I just mentioned. And so
He's making announcements.
We're going to continue to implement a strategy that is humane, that is safe, and that is orderly as it relates.
It's humane. That's why majority of the people coming across the border now are single men. Again, we're in control of humanity.
Relates to enforcement. And so that is a promise that
Historic
you can see
travel
from this
agents.
president.
Yeah, 100%.
Again, GOP, the Republicans, put out a continuing resolution that actually reverses the work that the president is trying to do.
That's my favorite part. The Republicans are putting out something that reverses the work that Joe Biden is trying to do. Okay, so what's the opposite of letting in millions of people? Because that sounds like would be actually shutting the border down. So call me crazy, but I don't know.
The work that the president is trying to do makes the situation worse.
Oops.
That's what they were trying to push. And so, look, we would love to do it in a bipartisan way and really fix this issue that's been around for some time now. But right.
Sure, fix it by doing absolutely nothing but waving people in and shipping them to different cities, or, in the middle of the night, putting them on planes and letting them go to whatever destination possible. Look, it's a historic moment. We're living in history, and people will look back one day and go, wow, what a historic moment due to historic moments much like this. Could it be more historic than this? Yes, but if we just pray together and close our eyes and believe that we are being equally as historic can possibly be, then we will actually do stuff. We will do stuff together, and that's what matters most.